You know, if this virus doesn't peak and it just keeps on getting worse, I wonder how many Muslims are going to not attend the Hajj come 2021. You know what I mean? This thing really takes off in crowds, as is demonstrated in South Korea. And apparently it's an equal opportunity hitter. It took off in a church. One woman, 400 right now, expanding exponentially. Probably in spite of prayers and stuff like that, you know. Who knows how many are going to die. Now, if I were a faithful Muslim, I would think, well, that's because they're Christian. They're partnering Jesus, Isa son of Mary, with Allah. And that's why that's happening to them. That's what I'd be thinking. And I'd also think, I am going to go to Hajj, and I am going to smooch the black stone, and all my sins are going to be erased. So, in the day of judgment, when the black stone is given eyes and a tongue to let Allah know who touched it in truth, they will see that I really believed. That's what I'd be thinking if I were a faithful Muslim. But how many faithful Muslims are going to show up at the Hajj if this thing is still killing people by the millions come next 2021? To me, this COVID-19, this coronavirus, this Wu-Fu, Kung Flu, is going to be a great divider between goats and sheep, between Muslims and Minos, Muslim in name only. It's going to let us know who really believes in Islam and who doesn't. If very few people show up at the Hajj next year, you'll know that most Muslims are just Muslim in name only and don't believe Allah can say be and protect them from the coronavirus after someone with the virus has smooched the black stone. You know what I mean? And probably what's going to happen is Saudi Arabia is going to cancel flights to Mecca out of fear of that. And if they do, that'll prove to the world that those in charge of Saudi Arabian airports really don't believe in Islam. They are Mino, Muslim in name only. They don't believe it themselves. That's what it's going to come down to it. So I'm wondering, and I'm thinking probably that's what will happen, because they might remember about Abu Tayyar of the Carmatians. He went in with his army into Mecca and he slaughtered around 20,000 Sunni Muslims, destroyed the Kaaba, and stole the black stone, using it as a urinal before returning it in pieces back to Mecca. I mean, the black stone's in pieces, but they managed to put it back together again. And it gets kissed by millions. And I wonder what's going to happen now if this coronavirus is found out to be as lethal and as contagious as it really appears to be. This just might let us know how many are real Muslims and how many are Minos, Muslim in name only, come next Hajj. Bye.